So since one of you guys asked me a good question, so you asked if I could, or if you could fit the wheels, the same specs, with the front bumper on, I decided why not try and make the bumper fit. So what I have to do is cut into all of this whole back area. I've already started to cut this away. And I'm probably gonna have to cut a little bit into here so the pipe can actually stick through the bumper. So I'm gonna get that going, and I'll try and make the bumper fit so we can actually test that theory. So this side is all done. I guess it's not done. I need to trim this piece just a little bit more because the rubber on the corner is just kind of pushing it out a little bit. So I think it's hitting right here in this area. So I'm gonna trim up with my little Dremel cutoff wheel and just trim these pieces just a little bit so it creates more clearance. So this pipe just comes out really far. So I'm gonna have to cut into the lower lip of the bumper as well as part of the where it connects to the bumper. So this side is fine, it clears just fine. I can get the bumper on this side, but this one's just a little bit too far out, so I'm gonna have to cut into the bumper a little bit more to free up that extra space. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod and then get this going. So I did get that piece off. It looks like it's gonna clear a little bit more. I'll have to go back in and clean that stuff up. But I'm not too sure if it's gonna fit perfectly yet. By the looks of the pipe, it's gonna need to come out a lot more than that. Maybe even all the way to like right here. And then I'll probably have to cut like a hole in the bumper, so the pipe can actually like protrude through, which might look more race car, I don't really know. But yeah. Alright guys, so what is interesting is I can get this side basically all the way on, and then that side doesn't go on at all, but it does look nice. I enjoy this car with the bumper on it. It looks super clean, so I'm kind of glad you made that comment and got me wanting to put the bumper back on. So thank you for that, but still got to do a little bit more trimming. I'm not too sure where it's hitting, so I'll have to double check on all of that and then try it again. And like I was saying, so I pulled this little piece out, so I think I'm gonna cut a little groove right in here, and then also the intercooler pipe is hitting right at this corner. So I got a Sharpie out here, and I'm just gonna mark so you can kind of feel where it like goes hollow. So definitely like I'm gonna make a groove about right here. I don't want to do too much at a time just because I don't want to cut excess and make it look stupid, but definitely gonna have to cut through here because that is what's making the bumper sit kind of funny. So that is the plan. You can see, so I'm gonna need to trim a little bit past there, and then a little bit past here, and then maybe even clean up this edge and just get rid of that actually. Just so we have as much clearance as we can possibly get. Other than that, I think it looks pretty cool. The intercooler sits right there. So we're gonna cut those, cut that one on this side, And then for this side, we'll make the marks for that. Let me get my pen. About there for the intercooler piping to clear here. And then since this corner is touching, so I'm going to start with that little mark, maybe even come down just a little bit here. I'm going to start with that, and then we'll see where we go from there. Alright guys, so after a decent amount of cutting, the bumper kind of sits on there. So that is what it looks like. And to answer your question, I don't think it is going to hit. There's more of a gap than there is right here, so it should be good. Same with the other side. So what I think I'm gonna do to seal up this area is to get like the two little whatever things, and then you put the rubber band or the rubber O-ring type thing around it, and that'll hold it tight right there. And then, yeah. So I got all of the cutting done, so I cut here, cleaned this up, rounded that out, and then that pipe in the bottom just peeks out right there. I got that cut in here, basically the same as the other side. And then there's the intercooler in there. If you really look, you can see it. And then, so the main concern with this is just that not enough air is going to get through. So I think I'm going to have to run like an external fan setup on the back of the intercooler just to pull some extra air through. Just so the engine isn't starving of air as much as it is now. So I think that's going to be the plan. I would like to run this tonight, but I don't think I'll be able to, just because I don't have anything securing this side, and then this side has a bigger gap, so it's got that gap here, so I'm really going to need to, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to fill that all the way up, but still doesn't look bad. So cool, we've got the bumper on. I came up with a product. These I think are what I'm gonna order. It's just the bumper quick release system. I'll probably have to paint them black just because we don't need JDM writing on it, but that should solve the bumper being on there fairly loosely, so I think I'll buy those. And then later in the week, we'll make an install video on that stuff. So, thanks for watching.